Costing $200 billion, the 2022 World Cup was by far the most expensive World Cup of all time. Hosting one of these events is a serious investment. Qatar spent a fortune to build stadiums and prepare the country for the World Cup. They spent more than any other country ever has. More than every other host combined. So let's look at one of these stadiums just to see where all that money went. Lusail Stadium is capable of holding over 80,000 people in a beautifully modern structure that will be seen by millions all over the world. Of course, creating a stadium like this costs a lot, roughly $767 million. And that's just one of the 8 new stadiums built for the World Cup. Hosting the FIFA World Cup is an incredible honor. The struggle for 2022's hosting gig went through several rounds as countries threw more and more cash at FIFA for the honor. Ultimately though, Qatar's $200 million bid blew all other contenders out of the water. Prior to the World Cup, Qatar saw roughly 2 million tourists every year. The World Cup alone brought 1.4 million people. So with all that extra tourism, did they make back that $200 billion investment? Well, it's complicated. The World Cup's profits come from ticket sales and TV broadcasting deals. Fox Broadcasting paid $200 million to be the English language broadcaster in yet another bidding war to FIFA. And the tickets are absolutely no joke. For Qatar's World Cup, the costs are in the hundreds. A Category 4 ticket costs $205. The cheapest ticket for a non-Qatar resident is $603. And some tickets can even go for over $1,600. As much money as the organization makes off of the event, the host country sees little of those profits. Those lucrative television deals and ticket prices all go back to FIFA. So while Qatar hosted the most expensive and maybe even most impressive World Cup of all time, it seems like they will likely break another, sadder record. Brazil's World Cup has become infamous. The entire event cost around $13.5 billion to host, and FIFA scored $4.8 billion off the competition. But now they have abandoned stadiums that had cost tens of millions to build. And chances are that Qatar will see the exact same thing in the years after their World Cup. Honestly, I think all the competitions to host the World Cup are more intense than the actual games.